Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Phya on the left and Chadvader on the right. Phya has Poe, Ello, and Lulo. Oh boy. I didn't see that symmetry coming. So three Resistance fighters, Resistance aces, two T-70s, and a RZ-2A wing. Poe's got heroic, so if he's got all blanks and more than one dice, he can reroll any number of those dice. He's got R4 to make his 1s and 2s less difficult. Integrated S-foils, giving him a barrel roll and a linked action barrel roll focus, or 3 attack dice. Is that right? Yeah, when they're closed, he gets the barrel roll. Okay. So we'll go ahead and close them right now. Pattern Analyzer, so he can perform an action before he takes a stress from a red maneuver, and HLC, so he's got 4 dice in that central bullseye arc. We got Ello with heroic, integrated, and HLC as well. And then Lulo with heroic and trick shot. On the other side, for the Imperials, we've got Lieutenant Sai, who can coordinate and then perform the same action that he coordinated, if he has it on his action bar. He's got 000 and Darth Vader. So Darth Vader says he can, at the start of the engagement phase, range 1 to 2 in arc, he can either do an automatic damage, do a damage, or force that person to remove a token. They get to decide. Shield upgrade, ST-321, so when he coordinates, he can get a target lock of something at range 3 of the ship that he coordinated to. Redline gets to, can maintain 2 locks and gets a lock after any action. Fire control system, so he can reroll 1 dice if he has you target locked and not have to spend the target lock. Proton torpedoes, cluster missiles, and shield upgrade. Cluster missiles gives him something at range 1 to 2, proton torpedoes 2 to 3. Then we have Inquisitor down here with instinctive aim, so while that ship has a focus, is that right? Is it like Deadeye? Let's take a look at that. You may you may perform a special attack. Hold on now. While you perform a special attack, you may spend 1 force charge to ignore the focus or target lock requirement. So you can shoot your missile without the required token. And he's got cluster missiles, being the munitions he would use instinctive aim for. So we see Sai moving down the bottom of the board. Inquisitor is down there with him, looking for a flank probably. And Redline doesn't care at all. Gonna go into the middle of the board. Hope to dole out some damage. Can't do this alone though, so it does need some support. Inquisitor won't have any trouble getting in there, but Lieutenant Sai is gonna be banking, making his way in. So there's a 2 bank and a boost. Yes, Timo in the chat, bets are open. 3 bank out of the Lambda. Stresses him. Gets a focus in with advanced sensors. Alright, so Redline moves up. Looks like Redline moved first, so that tells me Chad has initiative. Alright. 3 bank with Ello. Looking for a focus here. Could get clustered. Goes for a focus boost. It does have that HLC lined up, but HLC is range 2 to 3. Now I believe his S-foils allow him to shoot regular. Yeah, there we go. While you perform a primary attack, if the defender is not in your bullseye arc, roll 1 fewer attack die. But the attack is in the bullseye arc, so he'll get his normal 3 dice plus 1 for range 1. Here's Lulu. Probably going to focus, but this is a cluster missile attack from Redline. Two straight from Poe. His S-foils are closed, so probably could barrel roll forward and focus to get an HLC shot into Redline. Yep, he rolled forward. There it is. He's definitely got that HLC shot. So this could be a hell of a turn for the Punisher. So Poe's going to start us off. I don't think there's any start of combat stuff. No 000. No Vader. Yep, there's that HLC shot in the bullseye arc. Oh, ho, 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 ho. 4 hits. Natties. Range 3. Spins the focus for 2 evades, takes 2 shields on Redline. Alright, Redline's gonna shoot. Gonna go first into Ello. Here's a cluster missile attack. Gonna spin the target lock to reroll these 2. Hit crit into Ello Asty. 2 evade dice, and that's paint. He's gonna spin the focus for 2 evades. Here comes the next cluster missile attack. One hit. Doesn't have any rerolls. I think Lulu is just going to take that. Nope, spins it. Alright, so who's next? Redline shot, so now we'll get the initiative 5s from Phya. 4 dice attack with no mods. Range 1. Ooh! 3 hits and a crit. The natties from the Rebels here. And nothing for Redline. Takes 2 shields and a hit and a crit. And that crit is damaged engine. Alright, now this A-Wing gonna get a range 2 shot. 2 dice. baddies don't pan out. Oh, did he just reroll? Alright, one hit. Down to 3 for Redline. He did not push enough damage there. Oh, he used Heroic. That's right. Nice. We never get to see that trigger. Well, it's always great when we see a trigger. I think it's generally triggered about once per game, at least in these stream games. See if he can get more triggers. Alright, here's a cluster missile with instinctive aim. One hit. Spent that force point. One evade, 2 focus. So he is safe. Nothing for the Lambda. Alright, so that's going to be it for that round of combat. Not great for the Empire here. Redline getting reduced to 3 hull and doing no damage. There's no damage on this resistance squad. Heroic triggers in the first combat. That's pretty awesome. It's awesome to see. You don't want... Heroic is a weird thing, because it's great as a spectator to see it happen. But in the game, it means you're rolling blanks. So you don't want to see a trigger. You want to see your points justified, but it means something bad happened. Alright, dial's going down. Don't have any bombs, so no system phase here. Alright, I'm going to stop bets here. Alright, one bank puts Lambda on a debris, so he's going to hold on to that stress. Probably should have advanced sensors. Oh, he was stressed. Never mind. Couldn't use advanced sensors. One hard. One hard from the Inquisitor. So he's got his force point back. Boosts forward. Interesting choice. Maybe he's trying to get out of the way here. Alright. Redline without advanced sensors. It's kind of sad. Just stops. 3 forward out of Ello. Leaves that stress. Takes a focus. Inquisitor does have a shot into him. 4 forward from the A-Wing. I wonder if we'll see a boost left and an arc turn. Maybe a boost forward. those things that can shoot backwards. Yep, there it is. Next turn you can just 2-hard turn to relieve that stress. It'll be fine. Now if Poe just went straight like he probably should do. He's got R4, he could turn if he wanted to. Just 2 forward. Got that HLC lined up. Just go ahead and focus target lock. Take a stress. Oh, push the limit, Poe. Alright, HLC, range 2 into Redline. 4 dice. 4v1. 2 hits. He's going to spin that target lock. Going to reroll the focus as well. Accidentally rolled this hit. So 3 hits. And that is a dead Redline. That's before his initiative phase, so he doesn't get simultaneous fire. Alright, A-Wing's going to shoot out the back at the Inquisitor. Looks like range 3 to me. The A-Wing is stressed. Looks like 1 crit. And 1 evade. Alright, here's the cluster missile shot on Ello. 2 hits. Ello's got a focus. Doesn't matter. Double natty evades. Alright, Lieutenant Sai's gonna actually shoot this time. 1 hit on Poe, range 3 through a rock. Spins the Vader focus for 2. Two evades. So the Inquisitor has spent 2 of his cluster missiles now. Unfortunate for Chadvader. Had to lose Redline that fast, but it is also kind of nice to see one of the ships dominant in the previous or even current meta get destroyed by, you know, 3 resistance aces. Let's take a look at Ello. After you reveal a red Talon roll maneuver, if you have 2 or fewer stress tokens, treat that maneuver as white. Okay. So he's got a white Talon roll in him. If he wants to do that. I don't think he can go this direction, right? It'd be close. Boy, the Inquisitor and the Lambda versus the Resistance doesn't seem like a great matchup. And Phya hasn't lost any hit points. Connor in the chat says, I think the Resistance might have the best options for hyperspace currently. Maybe. Han Luke is still pretty ridiculous. Han Po is very good, though, as well. And there's plenty of good stuff in the First Order as well. Even if it's just TIE SFs and TIE FOs, even without Kylo and any silencer, that stuff could be real strong. Nicely done fitting that Lambda in there. One bank and a focus. Chad saying all my money on Blackout. No way, man. Recoil. Proton rockets. All the way. Alright, a bank and a boost, as well as an arc turn. Makes Lulu a little vulnerable without any mods. Unless you count heroic. They've got this Inquisitor dead to rights here. I wonder if we could see a boost. Nope, goes for a focus. And barrel roll. Ooh, just in range 1. Is he gonna give? Vader calling out Creepio. Definitely gonna give him the calculate. Alright, he's gonna use Vader on Poe. Alright, Phya's opting to take the damage. Doesn't like the idea of taking this range 1 shot. Without a focus. Alright, Poe's going to start us off here. Looks like a range 1. Nope. Ooh, out of range 1. Range 2 into the Inquisitor, who does have the force point up.
How come you don't want me, man?
Oh, and it's not in the bullseye arc, so it's 2 dice thanks to those S foils. Looks like nothing there. Oh, not spending the focus, that's what happened. Ello's got a range 1 shot, though. Hit crit. And a focus, which he should probably just spend. There's nothing there to defend against. 2 natty evades. Takes 1 shield. Now Lulu's going to get a shot range 2 into the Inquisitor.
It was great seeing you, son.
2 hits and a focus. 2 evades. This Inquisitor does not want to die. So let's see, can the Lambda put some hurt into Poe here? 4v2. Need some paint. Wow. 1 hit. That is awful. Jeez, that is so painful. It's tough to want to go on after that. He's done 1 damage into Poe so far. How many points is that, Poe? 80 points. And back to dials we go. $65-0. 46 minutes left. Alright. Size gonna advance sensor focus, it looks like. Yep. He's just gonna have to sit on that rock. He might try and hard to turn over it. To the left. Nope, goes for the 1 bank right. Oh, nicely done. At least doesn't hit that rock, and advanced sensors gives him the focus. Has he coordinated at all this game? I don't think so. Inquisitor does a 3 hard or 3 straight over the debris. Doesn't take any damage, but does just hold on to that stress. Alright, a 1 forward out of Ello. He's just here to say hello. Probably gonna go for that focus. Well, maybe a target lock even. He knows he's not getting shot. Oh, goes for the focus. Too hard from Lulo. Gets rid of that stress. Has to token up because Vader's going to do a damage. Alright. Did Poe already move? Oh, I guess. Okay. Poe tried to do it too hard. Okay, so that's what happened. Oh, I would do. Well, I guess he wants to token strip Low. That could have been a free damage on Poe. Guaranteed. So Lulo's going to shoot first. Or actually, I guess Ello's got a shot too. Don't think... No, Poe doesn't have a shot on the Inquisitor, right? No. Alright, here comes Lulo. Range 1. Two hits. Probably spin the calculate. And take 1 on Lieutenant Psy. Now Ello. Does he have bullseye arc? No, he does not. And those S-foils are closed. And it's range 2. Ooh, actually. Range 1. See it just barely getting in there. So it will be 3 dice. Those S foils. 2 hits, 1 evade, takes 1. Alright, shuttle into Lulu. 4v3. Lulu is not stressed. There's what he's looking for. 3 hits and a crit. So one of those is going through. Lulu has no mods. 1 evade. So takes 2 hits and a crit. And if that's a double damage, that'd be a dead A-wing. And it is! Wow! There's some points. 40 points on the board for Chadvader. And the power of this 000 Vader combo shows itself here. Back to dials. Chadvader does not give up on this Lambda. can this Inquisitor do anything here? All right. One hard from the Inquisitor relieves that stress. Looks for a target lock. That's the advanced sensor coordinate, and then the Lambda gets a target lock thanks to ST321. All right, Ello is actually going to open those S-foils and do a 3-bank. Oh, right into the side of the Inquisitor. Oh boy, takes a focus. That's gonna hurt. Poe's looking at doing the same, opening up those S-foils. And doing a 3 hard turn. Oh, and he's got a shot into the Inquisitor as well. Oh boy. That Inquisitor is not long for this world. Vader going to activate on Poe here. So Poe gets rid of that focus. Alright, Poe's got a range 1 shot into the Inquisitor. 4 dice with a target lock. 4 natty hits. That is disgusting. Two evades. Takes 2 on the Inquisitor. Down to 1. Can Ello finish the job here?
You're the only one for me.
Oh boy! 3 blanks and a crit. Any paint here, and the Inquisitor survives. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, so Chadvader's gonna shoot out the back here. 2 dice, range 2. One hit. It's gonna just hold on to that target lock. Oh! And it goes through! Oh, heroic. Oh, we saw heroic trigger twice. No, it was a blank. Well, we saw heroic trigger on offense and defense, so that's something. So this Lambda is going to have to hard turn left here. Yep, there's that too hard. Inquisitor with a 4K. Just YOLOs. Not interested in running anymore. There's a 3 Talon. Takes a focus and barrel rolls. It's a white maneuver thanks to his ability. Oh, his S foils are closed. Or open, sorry. Poe, on the other hand, is going to close those S-foils to bank. And that's just going to handicap him. I wonder why he wanted that barrel roll. Maybe he thought he would have room to boost. Alright, range 2 into the Inquisitor. 2v3. Inquisitor's got the force point on. Hit focus, spends the focus for 2. And there's 2 natty evades. Imagine we'll check Ello's arc just in case. Nothing. So the Inquisitor is going to take a range 1 shot. Oh, he's going to cluster missile. Nice. Spins that force point. There's a 3 dice attack into Ello. 1 damage. Gonna reroll 1 with fire control. And oh, it wasn't instinctive aim. Alright, that's right. So he does spend his force point for 3. I forgot he had an actual target lock. Oh boy, 2 natty evades. Takes 1 on Ello. And then here's the last cluster missile. Onto Poe. Wow! Hit, crit! There's the natty showing up. Takes hit, crit on Poe. That's the last 2 shields. Wow, the Inquisitor finally comes through here. Wow, what a showing. 90 to 40. 29 minutes left. Lieutenant Sai got a 1 bank up here. It's going to be a few turns before he is relevant again. Nicely done keeping fire control system in check. Doesn't spend his target lock. Doesn't have any more cluster missiles though. Three forward out of the Inquisitor relieves the stress. Now does a Talon roll from Ello. Yeah, that's definitely going to get the Inquisitor at range 1. Poe opens his S-foils. Ello goes for a 2 hard. Sorry, he flipped the wrong ship. There we go. So, Ello has his S-foils closed. He barrel rolls towards the debris field. Poe has his closed as well. Yeah, so he's just going to do a 2 white forward, I believe. Is it a 1 or a 2? So somebody in chat is suggesting that R4 would affect that maneuver. I'd have to look that one up. I'm going to look at the rules reference real quick. I don't even know where you look that up. A stressed ship cannot execute a red maneuver or perform attacks. If a stressed ship attempts to execute a red maneuver, that ship executes a white 2 maneuver instead. Yeah, I don't really know about that one. Negative effects override positive for maneuver difficulty. At least in 1.0 it did. Yeah, I would think so as well. Alright, well they're just gonna let him 2 forward and relieve that stress, I guess. So this is essentially a free turn. Did Ello take anything? No, he's lost 1 shield, which was already the case. Was it? No, he's... No, he took 1, okay. Alright, so they gave him the stress back, which... No, they took it away. Whatever. Ello is facing this debris now. And he's stressed. So I wonder if that means Inquisitor can sort of pursue Ello down here. Yeah, Mars says, resistance pieces are in such weird spots. Yeah. It's not great for them right now. All right.
Come back to haunt you. Turned on the TV this morning. Had to shit on about living in a violent world.
Ooh, looks like they're having trouble with Ello's dials. They're trying to figure out why Ello's dials aren't working for him. They're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah. Not quite. Close enough. Mars says, Ello really doesn't want to fly over that debris. Well, that's just what's going to have to happen. Close enough. So it takes the stress again. Gonna roll for that debris. And takes nothing. Still stressed. Inquisitor in a good position to keep peppering away at him. He did do a blue maneuver, so does relieve one stress and take another. Poe does a Talon roll. Cannot boost. Oh, he can because of Pattern Analyzer. That's right.
I need you.
And here's an HLC attack from Poe. 4v3. Poe does have a target lock. I'm gonna spend it. For once does not get 4 natties. A hit and 2 crits is gonna be 3 hits. 2 evades, spends the force point for 3. Alright, the Inquisitor. Range 2. Gonna reroll both of those with the target lock and spin the focus. Oh my god! Ello with the natties again! Yeah, Timo says he forgot his fire control system and spent the lock. That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know why he rerolled both. Yeah, but that's such a sad combat. Alright, 2 bank out of Lieutenant Sai, who's probably going to focus. He's already got a target lock on Poe. 2 forward out of the Inquisitor. He's going to reacquire the target lock. That'd be a good time to evade. We could see a Talon roll, which is exactly what we see. He is Ello Asty, says Mars in the chat. Alright, there's a boost from Poe, who just, you know, can keep going straight as long as the Inquisitor does the same and have that bullseye arc lined up. Range 1 into the Inquisitor. 4v3. Can Poe put the Inquisitor out of his misery? 2 crits. Spins the focus for hit, crit, crit. And that crit goes through. I think that's got to be about it, right? I mean, Sai can hit pretty hard. He's probably just got to go straight and then bank next turn or hard turn. Maybe move away and try to shoot out the back arc. Timo says, most expensive Sai build ever versus the world. Yeah. I can see that. I mean, that hit on the A-Wing was ridiculous. And if he can get these ships into Vader range again, start taking away mods and then shooting. Yeah, Timo says, don't think Sai can perform any bank without getting on the rock. Yeah, I agree. I think he's got to go straight this turn. Maybe reinforce. Yep, he does a 2 forward. I think that was a little too fast. Yeah, it goes for the reinforce. That's a good call. 3 forward out of Poe. Got to do a 2 forward out of Ello first. Nope, Ello still doesn't want to move. So they got to do it the old-fashioned way. Ello's going to go for the lock, but he's not in range. Just barely out. Which means Poe is close enough, but no arc for Sai there. Sai's probably going to do a 1 bank. He could hard turn. Which would put him here facing this debris, so maybe that's not the right call. Maybe he banks this turn. Alright, Sai's dialed in. What are these resistance guys gonna do? 7 minutes left. So he goes for the 2 hard. And does an advance sensor focus. Ello is closing those S foils, does a 1 bank right, which does that fit? Okay. Oh boy. Alright, Poe with a Talon roll. Stays on the board. And use Pattern Analyzer to boost. Triple 0 on Ello, gonna give him the calculate, and Vader on Poe. Does that give him half points? I think it does. So 80 to 115. Yeah, Mars seeing that in chat. Half points, baby! Alright, Ello, gonna shoot range 1 into Lieutenant Psy. I almost wonder if a reinforce would have been better. Is that completely... Yeah, that's completely in the front half. Because he would have gotten to calculate from Creepio. So it takes 2. And Poe has HLC. So 3 hits. Wow, that's almost an evade every roll there. So it takes 2, 1 shield, 1 hull. So now Psy's gonna shoot back. Three dice, range 2 into Poe. There's hit crit. Oh, 2 hits and a crit. So that crit's going through. Poe doesn't have any mods. So hit crit on Poe. That's a dead Poe. Wow, what a turn. 120 to 156. Wow. Oh man. The Lambda. The Super Lambda. This is so crazy. If Chadvader takes this one home, this will be one of the best turns we've seen on stream. Mars with the Hamda. Probably needs 2 names before I can insert his nickname in the middle, but it's fine. Peter saying, I'm so glad I stuck around to see that. They're saying they have 6 minutes left because they've paused it. So let's do this. Alright, over the debris he goes. Doesn't take any damage. Does take a stress. Ello goes forward 3. Maybe he's trying to run because he knows he's up on points. And yeah, he can just boost right and be a-okay. Oh, he's going to barrel roll instead. Interesting decision. Gonna focus barrel roll. Alright, Lieutenant Psy is going to shoot range 3 into Ello. Uses the Vader Force Point for hit crit. Two evades. Ello is fine. Four minutes left. Ello is fine. Or is set, so there's a 1 bank. Goes for a target lock, can't find it. Oh yeah, we forget that the Lambda doesn't have a target lock. So Vader's back up. So Ello gonna play fast and loose with his rock. Probably see a 2 hard out of the Lambda, I would imagine. We'll see. Could go for like a 2 bank and then try to... no, okay. 2 hard. Goes for a reinforce. Does he not hit it? Oh, wow. Okay. Goes for the Talon roll. Just gonna face down the board edge. And then boost. And back to dials. Probably see a nice big 2 bank out of the Lambda. That Vader speed play. Yep. So double stresses himself, goes over the debris. Two bank out of Ello. Comes around the rock to say hello. Opens his S-foils. Takes a focus. Vader's probably going to take it away. Nope. Ello takes a shield. Probably the right call. Ello's going to get to shoot first. 3 dice versus 1. 5 left on Lieutenant Psy. Hit crit. So that crit's going through. Could be a weapons failure. It is wounded pilot. Doesn't matter too much. Don't think he's going to be getting any actions anytime soon. Wow. Hit, crit. spends the evade, takes the last shield. 156 to 120. Ello's worth 61, so half points is around 30. It'd be 150 for half points. So Vader has to kill Ello. There's no other win condition for Chadvader. I mean, the best thing for Ello is to just bump. Timo says if Lambda gets a bump in arc, he can Vader him to 50%, but that doesn't matter, right? Because that would get him 30, maybe 31 points, which would get him to 150 or 151. He'd still have less than his opponent. I don't think the Lambda can go fast enough. He can't do a, yeah. And he lands on a rock. So that's GG. Wow, that got so close towards the end. Great game to both these players. Thanks everybody for watching. That's going to do it for this match. On behalf of Hexiled Gaming, this is Scott, signing off.